All right, financial math classes. Today we're talking about health insurance benefits, more specifically, what you actually pay for doctor's visits. So we talked last lesson, we talked about premiums. That's what you got to pay every month, or if it's through your employer, what gets deducted from your paycheck every pay period. So that's what you pay up front. And then there's additional costs when you actually go see the doctor or have to go to the hospital. Keep in mind that these costs, if you were not insured, would be much more expensive. So that's one thing you want to know when you're looking at this. So healthcare is expensive right now. So just because you have health insurance does not mean all medical procedures are covered. In fact, the insurance plan and the state you live in determine the services provided. For example, you might have difficulty securing health insurance to cover weight loss and pre-existing conditions such as a congenital heart disease. Many health insurance policies have annual deductible, which is the amount of money you must pay each year before your insurance company starts paying. So we talked about deductibles when we talked about auto insurance, but the deductible is the amount you pay before your health insurance kicks in. So if you have a $5,000 deductible, you need to pay $5,000, and then anything over $5,000, your health insurance covers it. So that's what that means. So if you're having a procedure done that's $2,500, $2,500, you're going to be paying for the whole thing. If you're having a procedure that's going to cost $20,000 with the hospital stay, you're going to pay that deductible up front, the $5,000. The insurance covers it, right? Some healthcare services also have a co-payment clause or a co-insurance clause. This requires you to pay either a set amount or a certain percent of medical expenses, including prescription drugs. So co-payment, if you go to the doctor and they ask for a co-payment, like this is just, it's usually $10 to $20, something like that you pay up front when you go to see a doctor just for routine visits, And so what we're going to be calculating today is the amount paid by patient you. It's pretty simple. It's deductible, any co-payments, co-insurance amount. The co-insurance is the same idea as a co-payment, but there's a certain amount that is eligible for co-insurance, and it's a percentage you'll be doing. And then any additional hospital charges. So there could be a number of different hospital charges. Yeah, let's look at just the first couple of examples. So we're going to complete the table. We'll just do the first two. So we're going to figure out the total amount paid. So first of all, this plan has a $500 deductible. The number of co-payments are important information here. It's $10 each for the co-payments. All right. So this patient had 20 co-payments. 20 times 10 is 200. All right. The amount subject to, I'll write that down. So 20 times 10 is where we're getting at. So it's the number of co-payments times the cost of the co-payment. So the amount subject to co-insurance, so the 20,000, 20%. So you're going to do the 20% times 20,000. And that's going to come out to 400. Doing that in my head. Maybe I shouldn't. That's 0.2 times 20,000. Oh, 4,000. Okay, 4,000. And then the last thing, what you're going to do to figure out the total paid by insurance is you take the deductible and the amount of co-payments and the amount of co-insurance. You add all those. So 500 plus 200 is 700 plus 4,000 is 4,700. All right. One more. So here again, figure out you're going to do 35 times 10. So the co-payments here are 350. 25. So I'm going to do 30% of 25,500. That's 77650, and then I just need to add these three amounts. So 7650 plus 350 plus 250, and that comes out to 8,250. All right, and then the other hospital charges, again, there's a bunch of different things the hospital can charge you for. So make sure you just take a look. There's a few problems. You just got to add everything in there for the total amount paid by the patient. And that'll do it for today.